Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Kenya Jang from Ramadan Health News and Analysis. It's a this time. Uh, Ke Raini kon banaka to right away. Chena min che to no min bearar and then belar right away. Uh, Min bearar barar ke tagi nani laro de don chalke ginu min chalke extension in chama. I know. Kama right now ke extension. Right now ke extension ko tila ta wok was ni kin ka ti koni la da radium dorin jal ke ginu tila mo gwade ma de kula we sha ba la ne je ke ma sha lar ta ga ma la kula ngut and then ba la but ma la bi ram ken ka ayu gwe je ba te ti yo ka kon ba te ti ka kon ko nori ka ba te ti yo ka kon gi ayu no ba ti ni kon mahem ba nyine te kon ngure ba play ba ka play uh, and then ba kula wakati ina ni ba ti ni kon gi ayu and what is going on. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. This is King John from Ramaran Health News and Analysis. Min bayarar ka jan gwad me kan jan damane me barar ka extension ina ni chiro de la dorin chal ke ginu cha la re no ba kon sis kon di ai yo ka gwad ano ka ti kon ba ko la ne ka kan yam ka ku ai whether you believe it ka chi believe ayu again government ni chal ke government dorin chal ke South Sudan beside you tila machalke government or chalke South Sudan, whether you believe it or not. Ayu engine the protector nen to koni chalke junupin nowadays can't yellow chakur dar chalke South Sudan chakwan. Why do I say this? Wurin chalke kirin chalke mo president ni kwan chola mo in chola roda gale president. Me ye land dar chalke South Sudan. Border between Uganda and South Sudan. My again tell me. But me you get to corner all Rekenka parliament. The man cannot even come up as a president. Mullerke principal way. I know. كوجن تلا principle which ملت كجه لذا كمن لو nobody even knows إنه من جاي بلا كورم كوبين كور take the respond being a core winti konin ta kwar ka ya kwan there is a time be core mate ka ma la wo lero de benel we can we ba core ba ne no be respond for example ba mo ka tam an kir mate kel ka ne bashir me la te we in chal ka so Sudan me la te under leadership of CNC IU ne Dr. Riek Machar ngune ya lar ne kai glitch. These are the things scenario until our Banakujinu who qualifies to be a president and who does not qualify to be a president. Being a president is a president of the people, for the people and by the people. It's not a president of certain people that you are trying to beat. So, kur la kur ba ride be play ka ramagaye ke dodige bi ko jini jin ke charu min ku charage
من هجليك بلا ما يلومونا تاني إذا نحن رجعنا هجليك نحن محترمين رأي المجتمع الدولي محترمين رأي الاتحاد الإفريقي حتى الإيجاد لأن هما نحن ما انسحبنا من المحادثات لما كان وفدنا بقيادة رفيق فكان في أديس أبابا في الجولة الأخيرة كانوا بيحاوروا مع الخرطوم وفد الخرطوم تحت قيادة وزير دفاعهم ووزير دفاعهم انسحب وخطط الحرب وهو خسر في الحرب. نحن نريد ونفترض المجتمع الدولي بأن يجب عليهم أن يكلموا خرطوم. الغارات الجوية في ولايات المجاورة وخاصة ولاية وحدة والهجمات على قواتنا في تدشين يجب أن تقف من قبل جيش السودان. نحن نحترم رأيه والخرطوم ما يحترم رأيه وخرطوم عضو الأمم المتحدة وخرطوم عضو في الاتحاد الإفريقي. بنسأل هذه الأنظمة نحن ما ضعيفين بأن يضغطونا وأثبتنا ذلك. أثبتنا أننا قادرين نحمي حدودنا. نحن نرسل هذه الرسالة للأمم المتحدة للاتحاد الإفريقي إن ما دخل نحن هنغير رأينا. في الجولة الأخيرة كانوا بيحاوروا مع الخرطوم وفد الخرطوم تحت قيادة وزير دفاعهم ووزير دفاعهم انسحب وخطط الحرب وهو خسر في الحرب.
نحن قلنا هجيج ما هي النهاية لكن هي إن شاء الله البداية.
ما نحن كنا
نمرة 2
محل البوجة هو
ونحن والحركة الشعبية والحشرة الشعبية دي إن شاء الله حدد الميدان.
يا بشير يجري من 10
إن شاء الله حدد الميدان.
يا بشير يجري من 10 يا بشير يجري من 10
امسك
Okay, min balari yan ganwara. Take a native laba con with you can away. Take a bomb thing. Much ye can la care kajan dear me yalke video bitai glitch. Native loud thing will cover ye. A wood young a wounora. And you like cup one tap. Much ya link a care dear me yalke a calibia pulay. Ramin Juna the cover ye. A wounora, Mukudor and Chalka South Sudan could depend. But what can you Johnny to call in a low Jinma Labiganura? Young a here, Ray Unique, and no take care, wood Mashaka Dab Kel Dorin Chalejinu. Ma lao, Maway what to can't turn on into one again. Take a nature history younger, Chavi Parui. Kojin Bortmala Tije. Borma lao wounded in an allow minute to point run. And then Mala, we win your Jaco and then be a watch. It means that you increase the problem. Ko wuri jonga gware da ne ya kam wunura ma no ke wunura again a kina complain me dan ko gor ka na wai ma cha bilinga wunura ma ne na ba linga wunura ma ne na ba ko wunura me ne na cha ja bilin ka wunura me ne na belin ko wuni dong daro to kana tin ka we no ma chi aje ma yen ke dan ke wuri jonga ke dan to na ka John Grant kes dan no ko na tane ke ter ke wuri jonga John Garang me nyinya kana gaini mo la ba kon be cholo re bulimo ka John Garang nyinya kana gaini ne ke wo jena ba gurna ma chale unity e ter garang kana gaye no la ma chialing nan go ka go ye I don't even know bia bana wo lieng ni ko nori I don't even know lieng dan te woni din gai me na ka je garang again concept ya ba no ra yo ma cheren tama min chi kiro re bo bortin na ka choka dial tilen thano jene ke bi bele jeno. This is the history mo bana ngahi know what is the background. Kone ne way nani la gwe yen nguri yal ke self jene de re ma chere de model. The same thing ne Korean me kwa guy kwa model nguri yal garang. Ka garang me kwa guy kwa model. Guy ke ne nguri ma chale ko da tim ke ne kon bana guru ma chale independent of torin chal ke jinu. Ma chali nga ganura ka ganura will never even understand it the young bapi we the ye piu. Cheja bilim. But baling a garma la o che piu che ka guru bapi na uide. Belling and concept. Look at the way it was starting in Ujana Lurinudi. Ko be pulay and look a garang. Guy men nakaje. Can a woman chala quota tim? Chala ke woman chalke a garang a can a ke gang ni. Ke gang ni ke o can char idea and yakalema can know we have to be a sauciness. And then be nose will be the nose. This was the claim of Gurmachalga Samuel Gaitu. Man nowadays, ne kon gati kon ya kon da kor dini kon. We have to claim ya claim gwanda ondan meda. Kacha te ramayi bene ko destroy. Ka ne ko dundan ko destroy je kana achieve wurjanga up to today matara ya anki nyeje. Bawa ko ba ja ko bi ka chi bawa ba dungarang dinga go akapo ro pin ka be nyona ka loiba. Yeling know what was wrong. Ko ba gat ko na ba la kwa play na ke no ba ka model. Ka dir mi yal ka kizni to till idea to top primitive. Chena me yala rangarang no mo wina abut ka so Sudan it means that my idea have no use. What is the use of idea wuru mi yal ka garang chepin. What is the use of Kir and Tama? Again, in Kadiala Pelke, Iberitam. Ko I will go deeply Bakapule.
عاوز اقول انه نحن في الاس بي ال ام اس بي ال ومنذ 83 نحن بنادي في وحده السودان. الجبهه الاسلاميه في خرطوم بيقول ومن بشكل اس بي ال لثلاث اسباب رئيسيه. بيقول انه هم بدافع عن الدين، بدافع عن الاسلام، بيقول بدافع عن العروبه، بيقول بدافع عن وحده السودان. ده ثلاثة حاجات اللي بيقولوا لكم وبيقولوا للعالم. لكن أنا عاوز نقول ونأكد لكم إنه ثلاثة حاجات دي ما في خطورة. شيلوا وحدة السودان. وحدة السودان ما في أي خطورة. من 83 إحنا بشكل يعجل وحدة السودان.
أنا شيالين رأي جنين شلين. نك 1983 garang kura min tere no bina waka min chalke unity jen tere no jen ba kom be dorin chalke so Sudan, I mean Sudan can lead it be kum. This is the idea garang machale wede machalke unity. Garang does not even have a plan about to take an idea South Sudan can exit from North. Right, Garang and Benyon can repeat it.
الاشتباكات الأولية من 83 مش كان مع جيش السودان. ده كان مع فيها في اس بي ال او في انيانيتو ناس جايتود وناس كواداتم كان
أنا شيالين أنا با شغل كواداتم أنا جايتود كنا كموافي يعني بيجي كل ما ينو Garang can't take a zidel Genuvin rather than no Genuvin de la would you could be doing out of more than a reality, one occur the reality. Kojin Macholi God, Genuvin didn't come the larga, Genuv will be Genuv because you're looking at Moafiani. What is the difference? Ko Garang and Okan and a typical lot, Yolga Gani, Takon Beriro, Gani Gani. Nyagar and Tamayana could work at the reality, Nyagaranga, a wood young wound. Kokon, we have to correct things.
بنادوا في انفصال وشاكلناه في 83 ده حقيقة. على العكس الصحيح إنه الناس اللي بنادي لانفصال جنوب السودان يابوا تعاونوا مع حكومات في الخرطوم مثل ناس جايتور وناس قواداتهم ومشى ويتفقوا مع حكومات في الخرطوم. حاليا ناس رياك مشار وغيرهم البنادي لانفصال السودان وعندهم حركة اسمها حركة لانفصال جنوب السودان Southern Sudan Independence Movement.
Okay, any yilingano. Ko history la guije no baba nangan niamdu. Kala and then bitugdung binajo let it go. Jin labi garma ya ida fuja la labi garma la jin tegi chunku teke. Kon komenana tama chia manenkir ma no jang ma indung mu. Kon and the male yang ala garanga. This is the reality. So min kujang chikonin kutajang here. Min kene jinubo kona chakwe gur. Wa jinubin de kon waka wajako and then waka wachole yetil mayala reken. Hill, what is the idea? No more idea, dear jam. Ko titi jinma labiga nura. History. Ajani larkane niam. History titi larga koni. A can gorka will be worriable. Ko workable. A generation ma bena. Baba ngajino, Baba teach baranti gayanga, a woodwara. Come on, no yet. No, would much other John Garang. May you know it, but no, dear me, December 13, 2015, and tel fakir ka tel fakir nga wurjang ma chale jang ma mo na jang okay ngar bete ka raje no beti ka nguna kana kono jan wer bay la muy raro de loj biro du muy loj ne wano so action shala nang ka bang ma cha nyan wana me take ma bibinna ma la wo biye memory me dan be ba kap ko ne diti chana dan palke long kan palan o chana dan palke ene o kon kon dia lam ne jinuvin kon dia lam ne jinuvin ken chala wonna ken ke we dien ma la o chere ma pe la ken ka we jen pe lien ti me no ra ka jinuf me de ka te credibility tin tele je never credibility dien de te wini ka unity ken gor ga ne ken does not even succeed especially bet that yen ko la ma yen rew ma cher la ma yen ken ko what is the success right now me you succeed mu ma ku work reality I will bring it me succeed mu ma ku janen
ويتفقوا مع حكومات في خرطوم حاليا ناس رياك مشار وغيرهم البنادي لانفصال السودان وعندهم حركه اسمها حركه لانفصال جنوب السودان Southern Sudan Independence Movement حاليا في خرطوم
Southern Sudan Independent Movement ngane ku je claim who claim that is that a wurjin ma cha la kir kai ne ka ti ko ne yo dorore na sa kol kuri kai ne kwa South Sudan Independent Movement kwa claim ken it is a right claim ka wurma cha ka gaitur kana wurma cha la ko da tem me ci guy kana ko me cha claim ken and then cha lo ne din gor kana unity min ke succeed nowadays me da ne ya to ne yeno cha la ko ne nya ganila ko da tem e wudan fu duel ndi na kon ko nuri ko yu yen ne yen dir ko te kon yore pal rodu ne ma nya gade me ko ga ne na wurjang dere la na kinyen tam ko de jo ko da tem nga ko ya yeda ne ya pal point ne ni yen dir ka pale point na ko me dan widun kan lide tino ko lebre no we and then wurjang min te wi de kan lide tino gen on san ma wa no and then but we double gold thing and then I will deny the rest a decision would jangano miluno on tama yendia yene ko ne movement cha lebre de ken ka cha independent cha na no generate most of you dial til yela ne te ko ne kwale de pa John Garang te ku de lare no de te ma cha ka unity ken ya ku no no ka self kir bi ay ku ne no unity ma jala ke ne te la te kel ka jalam ken ya no no ka kir ken unity die ne me te widien ken yi belet zidel the rest of Jinubin te kwa Jinub kwa goroken can you see those idea no gura na idea da man ko ne guri ya la kir gura na idea da man ko ne ri wono ngon tamati ko ne wono ka nos che ne da mai ke ne bullet ke rana jot ken ya la ko isa advisory ken ya muy ka by president ni na so sen Abdel Bagini because idea die ne jel ke maybe ne mer na kon Jinubin di kon ko bana ku de liu and then mo wana wali wala o chi chanati power and then a jang pointer bela no okay kon lamne jin lamne nos kon dia til mo yali jinu mbala gorije min no jin gan wore no mo let me complete this and then ba you right kata ta ba play ba انا
العكس صحيح نحن بيؤمنوا وبيقاتلوا بناضلوا لتحقيق وحدة السودان وحدة السودان الصحيح الفوق كل الناس كل الجنسيات كل القوميات كل الثقافات. فالتفرقة عن الجنس ده كلنا نسيبه ونبني دولة بتاعنا كسودانيين من كل القوميات. فكلام بتاع وحدة السودان الحقيقية بشمل كل زول، عشان ما في زول يفتكر انه هو سيبه برا. تمشي خرطوم، انت من الغرب، انت من الشرق، انت من الجنوب، انت من الوسط، انت من الشمال، مواطن سوداني جاء خرطوم وخلاص يوم ده
ma je je wura me naga guy ko wajen a jalaf ma wana ka the reality ano guy me naga je la jalaf be ga la jalaf ko wajen nyinye na ko bina la kel ka jalaf ni ana mo cha ling ga nura che chu wi de ko ye roni ba chu wi du ka je second to this bia wana ka ti kon in lar ga dorin chal ka jinu ba waka credibility wuri min chal ka Riek Machar ten dun good min an dor ke e thang chiemani cha bilare ke chiemani kan dia thang chiemani dor ke je ka ji jin ma do di ma chi gore no bilar ma do di ma chi gore no bielar jene o do di ma chi gor pointu chen ki nye jin ayo me ma cha je gore ba tetin ka be dor kan cha gore je no ba tetin ka dor ha nyin ke what is my idea ko ti le ma kwala tetin ma kwala do ne je ne ayo ka ngore do da ayo special be get ka kon wuni nora ayo chero da dot ayo chero da dot ka wayin be jo ayo chero da dot ka je ne che ka ta che wuri janga wi la wuri janga tin jang tin la o tin chal ka wuri janga ma chi da mor ma chi luok dar mor ma chi luok ka society nora luogiran ka community nora luogiran pala na mela yene jang ka ne nora ran kana garma lendem hey jona ga day one is going to be too hard and no gar more len ka gan more leni e bi ka model ka wo bi Uganda ni bi wono ka wo bi Ramadan bi wono bi chi more leni bi ku ba model ani nan jin me le na peace e peace palsa ba ka ni nan ye peace la jo hinan ni ala no la dina palsa ko de chejin wu nuora ma la chol bur nuora a jana ran ken garman lin gare jangamo okay come ma ran me labi garman lin gare jang ku garmo lin mo na garmo lin inda ba man min man kana mo ra ke kan to kelo ken jene ya kon ku ba nang tine ko be be nyor lu jow ba be reverse ko len jene ya kon nang tine woni chi ndan no destroy cha kon na garma yin chol yene garman lenda jiu ko na okay ke wache na wu nyanda na wo nyane gadem na queen ko ada mori kun we na ke is that the mindset inana ba da ji wurmi ji ne yano can you peel up your body ti kondial jenne kondial li yirol ti ne lawo ba wali nya gan wora run jet yali kon yirol chung ma dala ke Riek Machar tama ma dal ga ke wurma chal ke Riek Machar gwe je ba ka dole chol Machar gal jen yali yirol ka jang menen sel pakir nanin jalle lawo chere ke ma bikir lai ma chal ga ma kur che ke ya ga lai nan nyam na ka ngure jalle ben ke be ga nyor lai it doesn't matter what gwe je ne jalle men nanin jal ga je and then bi wun wore bi je ga la ja kwa respect ga la president ala ga la president bitawu president for who first of all chiga joy kacha joy clear eno ne kwatere kinye jin katere chol machar gaidang charke anybody be succeed whether luguje jira mujite tino e chiro hoda doro be succeed makaya bana nyohrun yang roi ni makwilwet me jun roi naka tudien ka yobe mo terjimu mu kwitu jani
eke che waga raga wo toini ene ke di da reta ka yela yara ka jara ji toini wajire ji toini ayugo lelo ka ya la intika bat san arba jire run boy ka ya la intika bat alon kore ko war ke jam ke wo war lo wo ka dor wan ke are che yik lelo ka ya ji la intika bat alon ka kero lo ka yugo lelo ka ya la intika bat long ke chero lo ka chin ke chero lo ka ya la intika bat
turu ke dun line chu
amane ene ke toke alon ko to parliament ni made balon ko ye wazira ko mari ka ji bila du
adi du na nong line do ta kan mi
so ke ka yidi yo inu na lo ka yin tika bat ko ya che lo du kana ye ko ji ay ran che lo du ke mu chen du yo kana that is our problem yen ke lo ro yen wala intikabat ko jama ko ya ci lo intikabat we de ni ka cha be ya SPLM ye to ke lo intikabat ko bilo but ko ke ore e we de ni ki
adela wa char runi
ore e we de ni ki lekin wo e runi atu na e sana 24 runda bo ka ya bo intikabat ta te ko
adela kre runi wa char
runti
Runti
24 ai yen ke ko man diel wel ke na lon ko bi jam le la ka lon ko re ji to ni wa aguti wa ka yo ga chura ji to ni aguti mo ke
wa jire to ni
ana kiya lingano
and if we are going for elections, they say we are not going for elections because of the following. This is what they say. They don't want elections because of the following. Number one, the security arrangements are not in place. How long will it take us for us to have the security arrangements in place? Security arrangements are now underway. Arrangements are underway now.
Pressure. There will be.
Hold on. Sorry about that, guys.
Deployment of the forces. The population census. Population census is not a condition for elections to be run. We, in the parliament, we don't represent the people of South Sudan. This is a parliament of the agreement. And the agreement does not represent the will of the people of South Sudan. Of course, they stated a lot of reasons, and they stated that they are not going for elections. Even the chairman of the IO this morning in the newspapers repeatedly said there is no elections as long as the constitution is not there. This is where we will practice democracy. I said we are going for elections. Yes, we as SPLM. We as SPLM and we as SPLM and our allies, we are going for elections of the Republic. And the President of the Republic is not the President of SPLM. He's the President of the Republic of South Sudan. Dr. Riek Machar has been restricted according to the first deputy speaker who talked in his press conference. He said Dr. Riek Machar has been stopped from going A, B, C, D. The last of which was that If there is someone who told them that it is IGAD that directed the president, then let them confirm from IGAD. But what I know so far, he has never been stopped from going anywhere. And if he has decided not to move, it is not our duty to tell him to move. Parties mind them. But IO and SAWA are the ones who have forces. And they need to hand over their rifles. For SSPDF, these are forces which are already there and they have their rifles.
Okay, ba kuwa ka taba duwai kon ka tong nuara. Ano. Enu ba enyo na gati. Ur ma chal ka Riek Machar tang gungun. Minani yalash. Ken kon jal dori chal ka jinu kuntam. Anjen Riek dan ka jakon Riek dun ka je charo da matin ko antila Riek Machar. Riek dun ka je nuori konin chia we chia janen ko the first one la ne na kaji jin we chia ne tin jeri konin larkete we la we nuor before kan ne woka we in chalka we jin ko ma dal kan ko na wuri jangame te ka tan kon kan tan kon la bana ba nyona ne jogdi ne mo ni ba ko ne konin kwane de jin no we rama gwe je we cha de chola we de we chola du ne mo door and then ba du ba chola chia door rama yeno gori ko du min number 1 mukini ko mi ling re yeni ku rama yeno ma la wo du min go jen che bi recognize ma le yena ke yena je la wo ma la door ke yena je min go yilar che bi recognize be bi joni ji min ani cha la garman din chi ma go ken min go na ni chi lar be bi jojin ku be believe ne me ya la garman mi ya la garmo or wane wo ja ka nothing ma che je en parliament do rin chal ke jinu na ko day 1 wurma la wo cha dunde cha let go ka che pin e wurma chal ke Riek Machar why ti ko na pipe play to jani minara mu ku to jani be translate ke je ti lar ke ma ku luet ke men ta kana play na chaka prove no wurma chal ke Riek Machar ma che la ne for a reason ko wur na raja for a reason chara ke re ni la re ni na char and then you did not even calculate the consequence nika door minanin guru no bilalet this is the man ma chi be understand ke gwe je understanding du yabi ko ne we do gwe je be chara ginga we do no understanding do te winin di one ba ya ku loy ne jaw and then ba you play ka ba translate
under earth, under the sun. Okay, that will make President Salva Kiir to put his pen on an order that will cancel the 32 states. No. I'm sure, I wanted to assure you, he will not do it. Okay?
The press secretary in the office of the president, Ateng Ateng, said there is no amount of pressure on earth that will make President Salva Kiir to revoke the already established 32 states, plus a BA administrative area. While addressing a delegation from Turkey State at the State House on Saturday, Ateng Ateng said President Salva Kiir will not reduce the number of the states that have been established, no matter what. Ateng Ateng said the office of the president has been seeing demonstration of the people across the states that are going on, and the president respects the demand of the people to maintain their states.
President Salva Kiir is not going to foot his pen again to dissolve those states, comes what. If it is a pressure, there will be no pressure under earth, under the sun. Okay, that will make President Salva Kiir to put his pen on an order that will cancel the 32 states. No.
Mai nyo na ka lianga no. Chadialo ko play the you pela. the reality jin wun wore minane da wo chimin chi pel chiengot election e me rier kana da sam wuni la jio ko ke kon ji ayo no wuni minane chi berar to da cha ko liang na ro ko ngai ko obstacle di kon ba wo ja ko ne me che bi wo tul ke je ko jiran kon gu hina obstacle di kon ne me jen bala tu ko minane bi wo tul ko wuri yal ke ki e me chi berar na loide la o che lare ne me ba len ka ba approve we ye no je ne me ala de ki re cha len che ka ta cha ka da de ko no ran wan ke ni ko I have very record ka wur jama I have very record ko ne gwa de da ne an kir point de me jenan cha ko de me lot ke ko ne wur ma chal ke riyo ma cha kira no min kun min kwa la gora ke ne ti diali gwa de la re je riyo ma cha mo wo be no ba ko lot ke ba exit e ka ye no bela biya ka balar yen dia ne ri kon ne la ora minane ci tuo che ya la goro no belar ya ben biya ka balara doran chal ka ginu mate tang tango te tang tang ka ter wuro mi chal ga riyo ma cha rather than that ginu che de te tang tang ka ba no nga look at the birane li kwati ti kon translate ka kon dia yene tia ling to mi ya to jani yu ngai ka o minane ya lar ke english chabi translate ba loy na ka ne me la din lar ke ne je
Eke che waga raga wo toini ene ke di da reta ka yemela tara ka jara e toini wajere e toini ayugo lelo ka jalo intika bat sana ba jere
okay ma kwi la re je no ke 2024 by any mean bina working election
ka ya boy ka ya lo intika bat alon kore ko war ke jam ke wo war lo wo ke dor wan ke are
okay la re je cholo ke koi war ka ti ka kel ke je en wo we wo lar ke we ye jere ne te non che la re je no ne ko ni kon te kel kon tem ti lar ko te lar ko mal kel ko ke lar ke je no china bu wo der mi yal ke election en luke ma la wo mate ke jang nuora ke ga nuora mo ngai suk jani more than pulwe li yo ka and then bagoro bi ben ma cha na ma kwilu de ka ma kwilu la re je ne re ko ne lar ko mal ko ne ke lo ke je no bina wo ke der mi yal ke election mi le ne ki ne to mi le chi ma ni
are che yiku lelo ka ya che lo intika bat alon ka ke ro loy ka yiku lelo ka ya lo intika bat lon ke ro loy
okay ken jene ne di konin ku ka to am kwa mal kwa le lar kel ke ne ke ano e kena tilata ya la le ti kon ya la le ma la tele ke cha ke ne ke e jen ma ku yo kon en o te ga ma ya la le ke ti ma ya la le kon ba ka wo ku bina wo ke election whether ku ja lu ke no aje e ro yin la de no me lu no ka ro yin ti diali cha ka tal cha ka ken ba ke pikin ya wel career ke ka wur ma yal ke pikin ke ga wel ke ga nu re ma cha ko ga nu re ma cha ma ji piku ma ji ga bi wel e ci kon din bi to chero la ko bo dere ngalo la de je ri da ka anje na bro pi de runo ri de la de je ka anje na bo ri pi de run ti le gwa ma dongo wona ti
ro loy ka ya lo intika bat
Turu ego du line chu.
amane ene ke to ke
e janan chama anje ni nani tini ken tini no ke anje no je bina wa der mi yal ke election ke yina bi woti I believe yer ma ya bina wa kwanya ke yina bi wa kwanya
ko to parliament ni ma de balon ko yo wi ra ko ma ni ka ji bula du So okay ka you inu na loga intikabat ko ya chelo du.
Yani chari into Widian, ko jen and primitima me take me. Can you can a put no me na work at the Yalka election? De president kira put min kaka jen ka wait a min in a jam up ko jiran me you can't win nepel yar con in chi apel you ke. And then Makwe is using something malawo nga apel yar and naka John Grant. Me large no ba guru unity. So Ramajimo Pel yar large no ba guru independent of South Sudan. Makwe does not even realize Pel yar and government chief deal. Cause there is a government chief. Be a failure, government chief, you make more failure. Cause the more ideas are different. There is a best quality, maybe expensive. And then there is a less cheaper one. Malawaba doesn't want to go will be the cheaper. So these two things, they are totally different. Because Makwe may like a wooden yellow control and in Anbade Nora, I will make my time again, but Nora one. Co control, Chamagoya yellow along. And oh Makwe. Ma tarad do yom wat uma taradu yom wat de insan bitapal saba و يعني اجاد البضه من كشم ده كله ما بانجا ما في حاجه بانجا منه اي حاجه بضه من كشم ما كويلوت ما بانجا ما عنده ولا زول ما بيستفيد منه. So let us go ahead.
That is our problem. Yen ke kilo yen wala intikabat ko jama ko ya lo intikabat we de ka chabe ya chagbe ya SPLM yetu ke lo intikabat ko bilo.
Okay, kwalu ine ngwa toro ko take word bita obina working election uma election again ku repeat ne. But che kulara ke lebde min mo word ngoro no bialing. Che lara no weather balan kumedien min tekirtin min kwale chola SPLA yeken. Ko SPLA changa yero jeni charode down into so many. And in any chalke IO chalke SPLA IO in opposition. Because to qualify for ID need to look at and 80 corn in Gorka no by use no way you quador in chalka God you move men nakakaba. I believe kind of work a clarification mago. And one and wouldn't yalke a garang couldn't make a corn known as Riek Machar garang then a muraliati read a men and wallet. Nobody will even decide that a loba guru South Sudan rather than a dara out here no Kenya. I dear more garang mangura taker then a would list today matana right. Makiri Machar making a barara bekaga. These are the case maybe I know go choose it is done. Come on again or go no unity. Unity mala or chung but chung ala they with the low nothing. Ko be good. Riek Machar man. This is the man Machan or Chalka Jinu, Cheris Kuno can loiter can you? Nako ya garanga yaga. Garang Makana gar Riek Machar. And what a dinner to Machalka Jinu. Could you Tarko or Janisha Jalap belong a Joyce? There are yatu. So me no and garang point there. Chago along and no chaga, Urumachal Riek Machar. Ka idea no Riek Machar money in Lagaka, Jenny yelling the Togarang, and no about it, but Timachalka South Sudan independent. Chabera left them point and garang kote ka history to I need to keep them. Look and a kur jelga kel we mon till a char at the end of. ran ken garman luka me ken roy wi mun ran ken daman ko me ran ken daman mi na nyi mula baba la nemo de yu tu en kur de yu tu ne wini la o de tu kur de tu rewti jel ga ken bina por ga ken dang rew bina por ka kur ma la o lu ni je eno chia mar yen dia yen chiung yen nen tu gwe lo ke le ya mar the more ya mar the more til ram kel ma la o mi bi pere de biaje lentin re dan te kon nori che te leader kon dim go kon again either let me take my word back because sometimes dunda la be chere dir mi gal ke ngu rida either I will take that back tanake pe ya leader let me take my word back tanake the right leader ka tanake the pe ya leader kon pe ya leader ne ko ni cha gure objective kelo ba kula la na activities ni ke lo ramina ni mina la o gwi ne min te gwi no garman fulende jeno mutile mo jengjo mo ngwa mo de wote a kon leader the yento ko community dan we mean that a leader the yento take a lack of knowledge in la teran ke knowledge and o garmar either matako ne tere ko matako te ko kondagre and then there will be a time in which we are change ke dongbo mo wa le de long the more ba ke dong bi do wana nyam ke je nobody even knows until Riek Machar le de buma long until me you can worry ya ben ya we chung until Riek Machar will never say anything either de guru ban bi ke chung kan je either ba de wo guru ba mena wo kon kam mo wan wo lose kon dare so be tema bi ya fin ben ne der mi yal ke ta na bi ya ne wono and okay mo wana wo bi la wo le ku yi me how can we do it and mo tele ka community dan kon wori kon je na kwe jam kwe le nen tile jang mo ku complain kom kiera ramelar ke bi gur wunura mo gwe je tego mo chi te mo gwa ka kon ka community dan ti kon ye pule kan dian cha ka di ri ma chodar chi ka pelen dian tile mo lat yana na ngar nya go nyang be num I will play him ka diar mi yale kor diar mi yal ke ka ti kon ye pule ko the man lade je mene o consequence ne ka dur jo ma nga ka jo yena en wona ni la par rode la bi la reng nyin ka nga ke ti la ma ku yen wurna
there was concern from South Sudanese, from the region, from the international community, because time is running out. And there was no way forward. So questions were being raised. Are we going to crash? or are we going to get a solution? Those who met me in my office or at home, I refrain from giving a solution. But I always refer them to a document we authored in March 15th, 2022. And we said the way forward is for parties to dialogue. This is where we stopped, because the senior person is the president, and clearly he knows the challenges that are facing the agreement, the implementation of the agreement. He knows them, as we also know them. But without him making the move, it would be difficult for the rest to make the move. Although we think in IO we had made the move in March, we have said we need to dialogue so that we find a way forward. When the president presented his roadmap for democratic transition to elections on the 21st, it did not take us a long time. I remember I was the first speaker after him, after the elaborate presentation made by Dr. Martin. So after Dr. Martin I spoke, I said, look, we have only two options. Crash by 22nd February, or we extend. And if we extend, the issue of the Constitution is the one that is consuming more time. And as experts say, it takes 24 months to complete a credible constitution. Therefore, we say this is from this activity, when we have established the NCRC, to the Constitutional Conference, and the end of the transition. You have this activity of the Constitution, you have the activity of transforming the Parliament into a Constituent Assembly, and the activity of elections. The rest of the activities fall within, including the security arrangements. That's why we came up with 24 months. We are all cognizant that in the next 4 months, you cannot implement what is in this agreement. I thought they were going to talk about the percentages. 27.3% of the provisions are implemented. 31.3% of the agreement are work in progress. 41.4% is pending, not touched. So it means you have 72.7% of the agreement not implemented. you have no choice. You have to extend. Our concern was, if we extend, how do we sell it to South Sudanese? Because some people think extension is just for sake of being in power. But what choice do you have if you don't extend? If you don't extend, you go to square one. And we all know what the square one is. If you extend, then you will be accused that you want to stay in power. It's good that we are 5 parties in the agreement. If it was one party, then that one party would be accused for manipulating the situation in order to stay in power.
Okay, back who capture one. Guad nani go again over conti con GIU. Malabran IU be min go review you go. And tell me, a man, work. Take almost maximum away from 2018, 2019, and then 2020, and then 2021, and then 2022, and then you're no worker 2024. I mean 2023, 2024. Because a year ago, nothing that we can consider is almost, because there will be something that is almost, something that is almost close. Nothing has been done. From peace agreement, China min tiajaling Latin Latin wuri jalga Riek Machar. So chaka nora are many percent in Nike. So we still 6 year a 6 year majika jian to con in charity and leltin only 27.3 China Latin Charlanake. A 6 year no. Con GIU ka baba raika reason in an in Gurna Jenu by extended jadi. Much more Jenny Lorganege Mominani Dana Wejaba if we see Tikon and Wayne Lacon. So Mangwood 72.7 Mangwood Kapin ka 6 years Charlanadir Mayalka 27.3. So mean Bao Luna Kona extension. Tiena con yen jai wo ran wo bara ga jaba muguri je no ben ko chow du ka je be able lawyer thin ko ba to on time cha guru no I will get more than that. Tiena con no okay extension ko we extend solution le bala ngu kon guru rama be lawyer no go no okay extension solution le bala ngu ko mu ya je wuje and open ngoni pen ka work here. There is a two thing ka plan on us. Milarke ne kier no di benayu ne kier plan di jene ma we see ka wuri yal ka ma ko luet it seem yera malade na to while in reality bonye pin ka kon di ayu can realize this is the reality ma kwala ban pin ma ko luet ka be chuke wo ka chelo ne je no ka be ne je ko larga je ma ko luet ba ko bina wo ka election whether bi wona kon ka election roda and no a way inani kwala guru there will be an extension ka iberti ka jana ji ka active kin ko ma pel nyin kin ma nothing does not even succeed allow whatever may I can be paid, whatever may I can be paid. Okay, min cha nang ken min allow chuana bigui but jamo ba kon chirke je most of the time. Kwa advantage kwa le nang ka konaken. Ko okay, ma wane wulu no china bu ka election otherwise much dagalabang. Malu na kur jano na loy kur. Ko this deal will never even serve neither corner na kaya board. Ko take neither na kaya board ta da o chiran je pura. Ka che pur ko serve fide. Too dangerous. And also feed the minana la okay don't tell me they will reach too dangerous. Extension bita 2 year a big conclusion about barar ke dir mi yal ke September 26 ko jen kin na pen pin. An extension me kin e mad ye ku ben ko chalar we to con chalar can no there will be no election. Try can leader yalar no till the betim yal election. Chene me chalara I won kan one till much by election without move McKenna move. Okay, can you option in don't know? Need con pen con move and will be now working election. They already know these two things. Moana allow pre and pair in a working election, they are the loser. One thing and maybe an either. Dear me yalke election, Moa pre and pair. They are the loser. Okay, extension will serve them. Because there will be no change and change but benga makwil with tilaram be a change. Gera kira and be a change. So we know they will still allow opposition because extension chalarko and kirban or allow banan and duration of extension or more. Miluno they drag us until chiramala or mugurgeno a big give up. Because these are the game in Anquapulagan. It's the same thing game Aquapulay wouldn't yell at John Garang. Garang Raja Kamachalka unity. Makana Jim Wale. I don't even think you got take a unity make or play a garang a charge today. It's the same thing game in Larka Makwil can a woody yalga kid. Because back on Dragano, the same thing a rule on a Yanichu will be cheer banagacho if we are not careful. Con Mayana Bila careful rule Yanachu con Jesus the Alcabachir can a garang coin garang and a year and a bachir. You and a garang but you're going to look at unity. Cheneme ya yunen ya ganyak and a woody yalga quaratin. That was the case garang jagura movement. So it's the same thing again care about on drug down the woody chalka kire. If we are not even going to be careful, because Nanka can 21 year ago lalka much an emotin lang one on it in a chip. Mama come here no I buy him come here and go twin and did a 2 years of annual come nothing will solve. Nothing does not even solve within 6 years, and then what to Medan we can deal me 24 months. What we achieve from 24 months? Did we achieve anything? No. Because these people, they thought that Kir is still will be called president of the country. This is what they feel about it. They don't even feel about the people that are suffering. They just feel about okay, Kir is on the top. That's only the appealing. And if we are not careful about that, this is what they proud with. And when people are fraud for nothing, let us show them that you guys are fraud for nothing. because Kir sin me kwa independent kwa je is teni dara wo ken la wetin sin we get our independent ke 2011 ke dir me yal ke 2011 a state Indian ya wotin ke state ni normal accept state ni janimo. Where did we guys get that? Majane ngayen kuma already che kuma wuri mi yalga Bashir Medan. Kana wuri yalga John Garang. This is something it already declared itself. And on Kir by himself. What in Jada, Hill Bala Warap, Hill Bala Bur, Hill Bala Dirman Yalka, Weedico. South Africa, wherever, where there is a state, during Yalka South Sudan, take a 10 state. K2 administrative area. Chane Meneni Kiri, only and winning. Kakoni going to house I won, must corner no plot a water, Minan in Chiwe Yamoy. And then president will go there, may allow 2 wars along. Then dung dear me yalga dung pangan and the president, the real president, they with him. To see exactly no bality. Could there is a time and you back is spent career than an in Moria give way to corner quality or give way. There is a time when president by himself bed decide and dear me yalka continent man. Lad them they need help. Alagala kirmala you're an idea that I'm what you be been again collection in back on collection they have been our you get. Is that a president that we can proud of him? And jila link to go la rekir say mutegi jila link and jila la kirge if you are real human. Where on earth she president which ye me you a chap to chap which nye ramu waju ye jepeka. Konyin kir dialmo goro no ken oba nora especially in jani dialmo goro no oba nora ba nora ba pulay na ka karodin. Where did you get that a president? Made civilian nika daga jo and then fight. Whoever give up and then will come to me and then I will come and protect him. Kwele to winning on us and nobody Joe president won't fight. Whoever give up a baker and then be able to protect. Where which country on us? Con special be that yin way in any chalke way nor special tangan. When you take a come on sen. I take a right much a link garmara gar wish much a lot pan kachunya booze. Garwe garmara again and to wish me to we wouldn't warren and dear me yalke dual while you did a con nothing. But cha de could nang na contin condia. Take a nature room look what they can angle walk it they can what test and know what is on their brain. The moon it take a brain in. Yana chana we mudundi the lower de warrior come in any to con in a lower thanas does not even have a power. Yana there alone dundun more dundun in a room. And then they ran a proud and own a mayor the way made on. Garmar and an and do that number. Then do one in your conducting. It will be too hard, then, Doctor. Chetun Mendan Jay, they were wrong. She explained the way I deal kid. Man, yen tag in an into thank on I deal kid a community down. And a con worry. chin di ali kon larke tere wure ma chal ke Riek Machar chede me peltin ke jade me la pelia ma wane wo guren community dan enje ni dene chole je pelia instead no bana kade bana wo chole pelia community young way na gade young way na gar nan ya no ngade man che la nan de wo de we che wo ku cha gar ma gwe we cha no bina ideal we yo community mo yono jen ku de me ya no tin ne gade me ya no tin ko te bi na Riek Machar na ko ko chana de player e wengin de mor ma yino ma yi wo ma jine ye gur ne poinda chade na re ji duna wo min de re ji dere no dere le ko po de ni nane te kon e po de mi la chal ke po de ni te community dan chana dan ku je gisis ma mat gisi kana win ma te ka dul gore de mi yela matin mat ke an gwa dang jok te wi de ka dul gore mi yela matin ke gisis ma la o cheran gure no te ra ma de ni Riek Machar na ne wur ma la nyu de jiro be nyu ni ki na niam du be witness logi je ke yen no ene me la li ngi Riek Machar e pele e jealousy min ci gwanda ka bano ne me ya donga Riek Machar ene donga me ko sine ba be nyo na ka luom ba ji ka ba jealousy bi barara la wuni especially young people li konin kileben treatment dun ne jalele la different treatment dun ka radun e jala different and je kon ti medan je kon ti kai will repeat it wuni kon ma le di kon ma chane la ne le yu ka kwandan man le da dot bana jang bana ga palwe ko le di kon yana noro dan bi ne ti we ye ka lunya bi ne ti we ye ka kwaje ke whatever ma ngen ni nanin tini gen ngi dan mina la o ma jigi kwa kana kwany ma dong sika te wi diere ma yal ke wi monte na ke mane ya chol ko na boje gwe ye ya kana ya ma dong ya kwana ne chol boje example le bakam ye ya chol le boje gwe ye ka kana ya ma dong ke ma ya la ne je no je na ba la ne la ko je je la ne na ne la ne ka rodan ma ye je ya dal ka je wo be duro be re je bad ma ya ma dong ma ye je ma ya desire ken decision ma je long ma was decision is very hard karam ke leke kur mati la re yung kur yaka the same thing lunya no kan ken ko ni yana dan wo compare ke ma chamji e jine ya wa ro compare ke mana da ni re ne o jine ma human ma ye pil and no human me okay de ji nyo je yang pim ne kon ka ter ko e je mel gwe ko ne ko pim ko ke o la wo ye don kun cha ba ban wini chi dan ko la gwe ni je ma yar dun dol pu ba ye gwe bi ara du ro tamam min kui kai ba kai ngai ne chango ko wa kai wi point ba biran kai kam wi ro pal kai ma ye ko ne me chu wi da ne ma wi do ni ben chen ma ya ne bi chen e be ti generation ma chen je ne me tin ni da ne ma lu du ne no ne ni ne ta ko nge kar ko wan kon ke wan kun ye ne ko ne lo he nyin kun no na ni ne ta ko ana ko ga lo ko ga ino ko ne la re je no wi no ra me che le de long dorin chal ke jinu kana history de ntama ya goro ba kamrar wuri history na ba kamrar be barar bi ajenen be barar bi birana witness ka wanga daro kan kam dara jeno kominan bala gwal wunura wurjanga ma yiga taka por lan kel medan kominan in takirtin ba gwale wunura it doesn't matter what bieling hana ka bienen wangu daro ana ti koni la larke ti la larke an ya be je wur ma chal ke wurjanga che be je ni nani la we ko ka hindu ndi ni nan no bi na ju taka o ba la na man jan kai de mi ye be je ka je mi na la o mi le de ka je entam be dur be kai and then when I work at the reality ka agak na yo ma chere la no okay ma gorne je no bana way square one the man knows no nguma dere la jen kon dial ke jas la ke wurma chale ga litwo je ne dwai de mo jas ka piem de mo jas ka jeng ne ko ne de obede mo ne de mo chaf ramma la gwi je ne ko ne cha desire ke no wurjenga be mele rekon be la tire dan be kon yo gari ti the reason ne na ga yeje dulon en palsa bana men me kwana le palka men tame na extension na ni ne la o mi bina oro I think on dia mi gal ke election chiku bal pin cha la yibilat mana bi ku lana na ke njan on 26 ka September and okay hel che dusga ke rundara wonyo to ba extension ba nyo lenitin but the question there ka kon GIU what is our benefit ka extension either malone no chi we che ro binyo no and then okay what is the choice nana bana chuni je ko ma jane ku you know we che ro binyo no what is the choice because we need to have a choice you know okay what is the choice either there will no need about mutual extension a joga no kire cha inyo mo garu nang rew and then till the mutual extension mo we ka expert you done we wanna new candidate ni and can we wanna can election this is the solution there will be no solution mutual na ke lakir that solution will not even be acceptable either kir mo ya decide you know jana janya ke mo ke extension ke rundaro kir will never be on board and over worker election these are the things we cannot even drag our feet where we does not even stop on it. There will be a fully stop. Kirma one more 2 years ago, and then it's done. The title is already gone. There will be a new claim Canadian Gorgajan about Koraban again. There will be no negotiation again. Kir will contest whatever. These are the things that we can take. Either Kir and his own ally will loot the country. What will the next president will get to develop the country? Kir will loot everything. Kaya jo medan, I will repeat it. Oh, your lika ya wata nega kadiara mi yalga territory of Al-Nil. Al-Nil is not the only place that can feed all South Sudanese. While even most of the Al-Nil son are not even able to feed their own kid nowadays. And they struggle more than anybody that is eating today, that is eating this government. They struggle more than anybody. So, this is the only option that you need to take. No more extension without any solution. Solution will be Kir Magure extension madong, and then will be his last chance ka extension there if he does not even want to implement the peace agreement. Okay, where you would sign, where you will implement. And then the chakal alert. Okay. Again, be a cool muy qualified, okay, but no, okay, no. Either Majaga learn to dialogue, allow Beka is spent bang and 2 years about Kamjeto. Katila Malere, the man getting gained so many times. Getting gained so many times. Tila Malere, Kawa when you're more extension about your limited. These two things don't even carry them over. Bring a solution into the table. Give Kir 2 years and then tell him that your time is done. You will never be eligible to be a president of the country, and then they will put somebody that will lead South Sudan into election. Either let Salva Kiir implement the peace agreement. Those are the two things that you guys need to put on the table. Implement it in full, and then let the South Sudanese go and elect whoever they need. Either if Kiir does not even want to implement anything, does not even want to approve anything from peace agreement, give him 2 years and then let him go. We are ready as IO to wait for 2 years. But I will never even allow IO and then to put 2 year extension, and it's still, when those 2 years is over, and then Kiir is still become a person that does not even want to implement the peace, and they will tell him that lead the country again. No. Why we cheer on get so many ways to allow China building ago? Jiran la take a lazy table, little conditioning. Min bidirami yalka solution be a non-ka extension. A karauti, either white till option madam. Option done in Jogian in a court. Con Jogian Bakul no Kirma while Jojin Bruega 2 years, till a madama bino, then it be been paying me with on 2 years. Whether could they implement, either would be option, maybe China and go away implement. Fully, not even a single dirami yalke option, maybe to job. Fully, no way is implement fully, mana safety of the people, and I shall guarantee. Kotel tell a neighbor when you're thought to be participate, no way will learn and you need to go on. And can join it to calling by yellow will solve the problem. This problem will never even solve. Because Kir is dropping his speed. I will drag my feet until I fall off. And then I feel in front of the people, I will still drag my feet until I fall in the front of a meeting or whatever. When you see this, doesn't make sense here.
Are going for elections. And if we are going for elections, they say we are not going for elections because of the following. This is what they say. They don't want elections because of the following. Number one, the security arrangements are not in place. How long will it take us for us to have the security arrangements in place?
So take a turn, Gary, chucking drug into it. They don't want it to go. And then because much can know there will be extension, so can there security arrangement and unified force. Chamu month from the beginning, it's Sangamat. K 18 months. And then Yavanyo Moy 6. And then nothing even solved. Could this are where quad drug and here? Ma ye balarga can kume. A connectacola kume nas. Listen to this one. Young Mila carefully.
Security arrangements are now underway. Arrangements are underway now for the deployment of the forces. The population census. Population census is not a condition for elections to be run. We, in the parliament, we don't represent the people of South Sudan.
We in the parliament, we are not representing the people of South Sudan. Who do they represent? Who do they represent? If Makwilwe say that we are not represent the people of South Sudan, who do they represent? Their family?
The parliament of the agreement.
Okay, when Makwe say this is a parliament of agreement, what have they did? What have they done within that parliament? Within that agreement? That's the agreement that 80 or 90% is not even touched. So I don't even know the way you got
not represent the will of the people of South Sudan. Of course, they stated a lot of reasons.
So we are not representing the will of the people of South Sudan. Who do they represent? This is the equation that I don't even know why the parliament is running. People are just talking on air. They does not even know. Okay, what Makwe will represent? So Makwe is representing Salva Kiir, right? Alagala Jinubin, alagala Putish Ajetani. Try to find something, try to find a good definition that will let these people go. Because these people, they don't even represent us. That's what came out from their own mouth. And if it came out from their own mouth and they say that we are not represent the people of South Sudan, who do they represent? So it means that the government is not the government of the people. As in noon from day one, when it killed their own people, it means that it is not the government of the people. And this is what Michael Makwe said. That's why they killed the rest of South Sudanese, because what they run is not the government of the people. Really?
Stated that they are not going for elections. Even the chairman of the IO this morning.
Jinubin, you guys need to come into Hagul. Because this government of IG is something that we will never even benefit on it. There will no any single benefit that we will achieve from that government. The government that killed their own people. What kind of government is that? Let's say we don't represent the people. And let the Makwe come and tell us that who does Makwe represent? So to Yento, Those are the two tough, you know.
So, but I want to say the extension is genuinely for this peace agreement to be implemented. Nothing else. Because the people of South Sudan have a right to elect their leaders. After independence, we called for a transition. Before the independence, or while we were discussing the transition, others were saying we should go for elections. But we saw it was premature to go for elections. The national institutions were not established. The cadre that is supposed to run these institutions were not there. Some of you will remember we had to establish a diaspora desk in the office of the president to attract South Sudanese that have gone to diaspora to come and help in establishing the system. Now, we have unemployment. We have the necessary cadre to run the system in South Sudan. This agreement, the title is, I didn't pick the title, don't accuse me, but it tells you, revitalize agreement on the resolution of the conflict in the Republic of South Sudan. The agreement addresses the root causes of the conflict.
You know, recording la ngong na the take Riek Machar michila right root cause of our problem. Sian you yang go on tell me. Especially with Jane recording la way here Riek Machar. Chela right ke root cause. Link yen and go the ladam. Ke link nani la womi larga garmo chela chu the jizu. La willing no wood nani la wote madong may nginji. You link go dolly. Root cause lade jene go chet in jen go the joy there at in the rewono. Kalade jen there is a root cause. I like jen yal tang titi cha put like jen do ray way nori charlo dunya and like kulu.
If you don't implement it, then the root causes of the conflict will still be pending. The reforms that are necessary for this state would still be pending if this peace agreement is implemented. All the solutions, the root causes of the conflict are addressed in this agreement. Now our challenge is we are going for extension of 24 months. Will we implement it? People talk of political will. Political will. I think if we have political will, we should implement it. If we didn't have the political will, when we started implementation of this agreement, now circumstances have forced us to generate that political will. I agree with the first speaker from the civil society. When this agreement is described, difficult, complex, unimplementable, it gives you expression of lack of political will. But if we take the challenge that we implement it, we should be able to implement it because it's our agreement. And what is good that the president has initiated this.
And anything agreement. On here. This is the agreement, I don't even know the way la Rajrano. And mean good community than Conwari. Only let us bring change. Let us have a change. Naka Congoro done quite a person new change go to way Mabana change. No more Nakaro had a Gurne jail and a Concoro done. Gurne jail no more. And when a Concoro done. But Banadan peel unicorn and new corn. Chala corn and Nuri. Then can corner okay. You know, right now, Micheling Larka Garway. I agree with him. 1000%. Because now Laring a Kalwar allow Narano did like a dick of Utulum. That's not even now. Come a year with even know what is the benefit of you with me? They will never even tell you. Can we report then and when you will report then? For example, you work here. God, where you work here? Say, ya Nori no here. Who do they report then? And I know what min allow Quawagang again. Could you be Yanaraman with a more way when I could be way walk on a kid, you will accept that. Oh, Lord. Something wrong. Praying you do. Nareji, not even rar, and you do take a man your Kujaris. And oring her community do mean Kula community do mean Quagur can a more Quakala adapting. Quagilla Nangaраmadong Jurian and nothing. One I will come in good. Then you will participate in a year. Gone. We have a long way to go. But maybe a long change. Change, but Jana and it come. Jana Bena. We are guy change is coming. If change does not come, Medan Elarke Wuri Yalke Johnson will link and Bandana Gadwood. I don't know there is a change in community, man. Change will come and Wuri Yalke Johnson will link. God, what a joke and come no more. To target to quieting. Can and my con can Babor con a latter a year. Matilchi and until the Wuni. They can go take a dinner town. They now can Mamatara. And no other antake Wuni put Tabala reckon, but Riek Jatingo con. The Noramu which way the red door. Chala Larke door, again in Larry the thing we done. Koramachangas, Machan, and we allow a way ramping a way the door. Ramayano, human history. Any Ramala or Mala, Rogue away, not a core monocore. ka human history run mer wel wo long ala o nyure la o che kur ye per cha la ba gole ti konin ti gor ga je ara ma yeno la tier ga ne je kala gor ga no mate ga lu na diet a je na bi na ore por den run la diet mate mu guru dir ma lar ke dir ba nga je no me wa lar je ne ga ngane we je ne ba wa lar je bi gwel ka we mo ba wa laro je ne ga ngane we no ba wa laro an kon du ka kon lo ha wuri yal ka ma kwa ken do le ni chama ne Johnson wulun cha kon de ri ra ken long medung tilo tan ga do le la o cha no ko ti cha da ne wi ko ti jo ka wuri chi we da chi bi ya we dan ti ke wuni ba pu le yen den kala se yo be yu ga ti ke wuni ke ka tin we te ke wuni wuri na ni ro da dor ngai ni je we wuni ke ka tin just okay 1 second ma we wanyan it mean that okay ka tin ti ke wuni we te la to God we ya deal te ya da wuni
wa Lỡ ber ber manang ne kum
so to ya ne no ke wuni we na mo gar te kon gwa de wo ga lam na do we ka tin ndor ka tin but the equation we yana ka do ko ma yana ku gu yeno ko na bana te da la ne ke ne kiye ma kwana ga muy kun na ran mi baro re chamugo and then ba training dien ba la reken ye la ma wana la ma ba twin yana go na wa ja mi dan nan take a right ka take a no de jalla ken jalla mi nan de trainer de yin ku mo ya ken en wi tin kong they have so many names kahami ije titi jalga air force titi jalga d titi jalga marine titi jalga d kan di alta ka tin te yento de ga lariya chor ma shar ga de ngamo jaka muy ka category ni kin why ha mi ya qualify ke name de minan ye name de bi jori na ga ba wu ya qualify gor ka na training ko ya ra dien bi doy ma je tu be tu gor ke just ye ni gor ka ne je ken no mai dun ti ay bi lo ro dun how de ro dun dependent that's it ramalar je why ha mi ka le be lu ina lo ga ram ye no kai je I don't even think a decision ba ba nyo no ramadon and they con they need gorka nana kondian ba mo kondian la ke we nor ya gang to the maximum ke we nor de ka appreciate long chagang to the maximum kabagang up to a yatil machal ga South Sudan we nor karode no let us appreciate macha malarke gadan whether what under one name let us appreciate jiran chibiro alkana da te riyo machar mo kupel ka riyo machar ne jel ke leje ne ro lu jen tinga rode riyo machar te gana chienya go nyang ko ni la cha le chienya go nyang di alka tin ko nya go nyang ne gadere da a distur nora na mo a culture nora no any man ngag more a disturan mate ko na mo how do we going to change the important thing ma bai cho la more gada chama nyana be na ba change na God, I don't want to go there. God bless you guys. Mr. Sean Machar guy, be good mal gar we gwar. Because better care ko ye, yene Indiana te gwi na minan. Bana la waka chi unta kong. You know, kwaran kwaran kon GIU is not a failure. Urma mi alar. You if you don't want to go for it, hey, then be ku paratade. You don't want to go for it, be paratade. This is a malarga quor mo quorai come in quor madoma be beneba. Mo where or ni can ganuno ganun don't even jump back and forth whatever. No. Again ganun no could distur. Ganun don't change your color today next tomorrow be a change and then the day coming be a change. When did you become a chameleon? Jin ganwara minani ngasha ko gat ka katin don't even do a change. Chara minani bi goke dundu. Chien chara mi bi goke dundu. Again option be no table. And then be you strategize ne je na gat ko ndi ko ni na lawo be ja raise up and this is what will be good for us. Be aka lar many advantage ni ke and then mate ga disadvantage ko hizin ba ne ko ba and then be a within be a goro be aka ko beredi and disadvantage. Again na la lar ga human mate wude no. Human chila bo nyina do pin garmu ko no nyan okay ka bana wunyo delli be a within. So when mo la ku kum nang iddu ci dem na dundu human me de house de kula destroy equal tay ne ko na puj rama de duele me mo ne duele taje nen kon te ga human me de ne wi mon magar wish we are one yam na gwa kan kala ba house tiatin ano raye da ne yilar wuni nuora cha tankin cha bi lara kan dia te ga ne most of them go ke I don't even think ba counselor de ka wolong ko jen me da ngi mina la chol ke or inani na la o chen jira ro le ne jogo be jong ji the same thing again in taking it run till kapi mi la chol ke tigil tele kono be la tigil ma you have to be option ni bigo nora why do I do this why do I want to do this and then now it will sound no sound ka dor ba la lar ga je nori sound ka dor ba wi kanga ba wi ngi no and sound de ba ko link ka dor ko tung nora ba te tung nora is very good ba ga no nan to dum ya dam ni is very good long ko ne che dan ba ti kanga link de mo wi ku le link de ba ku lo link de. So if you does not even see the son recheriku but you son the year value hey yeah you long and in they long either I don't know tiano kai ni jir ba e wona ngadir man jal ke ocean and then will be better instead biro ro para kora ina ka tira mo bilere na da wani jira jira ya la bi ocean wona then mi ne ngoro bi we be tegen then bi ga lord that's the only option in an de kamne the option madam you cannot even help so bi ko tekele yene kon yaben ke dong ki ne ki nye kon yi barar then ram yi barar bala wa join so thank you to all ban ne kon ban gala wa join wore le di longer wish tenen ki tin tawo bi ko temale